Aisha, hey, congratulations on your short film, Cherry Lemonade.
Thank you.
More importantly, congratulations that it's being showcased at Tribeca. How do you feel about
I feel honored. It's like the first New York premiere, and like I'm happy that everyone gets a chance to see it, even at home.
that is terrific to hear. So let's start off with the easy question. Where did the original idea came from for Cherry Lemonade?
Yeah. So growing up in a lower class neighborhood among a group of boys, like I was the youngest girl and everything, and it was a time where just like when I was writing, I just wanted to remember like the beauty of my hometown and like the dangers of it as well.
Oh,
So the story came about to say like when a young girl is trying to learn to hold her own is it's kind of complicated because you get the chance to have the people around you, her brother or Clifton, who present themselves as her protectors, but
mm-hmm,
instead they sometimes come off as the ones that's not even protecting her.
mm-hmm. Did did your siblings taught you how to fight back in the day?
they try to.
That is great. Could you tell us which hometown this was that you grew up in?
I grew up in Ohio.
Oh, really?
Ohio, hmm in a neighborhood, Avondale.
So do you like to do a lot of stories about where you grew up and how you grew up?
Yeah, it's like as a filmmaker, I strive to just bring the lessons I've learned as a kid onto the big screen to represent my community in a way that's complex and feels like the joy and the sadness, as well as just, you know, kind of me as my own lived life as an African American woman.
Great. And for the film Cherry Lemonade, one of the things I guess is fascinating is the fact that your short film was trying to portray how how dangerous or possibly lurking, of danger for a little girl to travel on her own. Could you talk more about that? I mean, after all, I thought she was just going to the corner store. I never realized how far that was.
Yeah. It's like, as I said before, I do remember like the dangers of my hometown, but I also remember the beauty of it. So a girl just ventured on her own, facing possible dangers. That's somewhat real life. And that's why her brother, Kurt, was trying to teach her how to defend herself because he won't be there all the time to protect her.
Now, tell us about this cherry lemonade flavor. Is that your personal favorite flavor?
Actually, yes, I love cherry. I love lemonade. And I'm like, oh man, this is a great this is a great like the redness of it and everything. I'm like, I gotta have it.
So where did this your film production took place for yourself?
We shot it in Los Angeles, and production days were two full days.
2 full days. You got permission from a local convenience store in Los Angeles to do it briefly. That's great.
Yeah.
Let tell us about your young actress Paris. Why she was perfect for the role.
She was perfect because like once for that first rehearsal I had her in, I didn't even have to tell her any direction. She like came to me and said, "Hey, I relate to your character so much. This is me. I just want to be that normal girl, in a hot summer day. I know the feeling of a brother who's trying to like ignore me." I'm like, yes.
And I know Skylar Brooks talked to him a few times. He's a great guy. Tell us about him for your short film.
Yeah, he was amazing. It's like without him, I don't think the Kurt would have came to life as he didn't bring that different layer to the character. Especially like Eric Baker and his chemistry together. I felt like they were real brother and sister.
Now, little bit more about yourself. Why did you want to become a filmmaker?
Mm. I always wanted to have that like when I was younger, I used to write all the time. I just tell stories, and I thought like, wow, this is a great way to get my my outlet out there, be creative, tell stories about my own life, because I felt joy within that. And as a filmmaker, I get a chance to like visualize that on a big screen and like see myself reflected in these stories.
Now, so far you have what, 3 short films under your belt? Is this just because you're just gravitating, just starting off with short films?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Could you tell us about the other 2 short films that you have actually directed so far? Is that also about your life?
That is also about my life. One was recent before Cherry Lemonade was Royal, and it's based kind of situation happened to me in high school. And then the other one was called Be a Fish, and it's about this girl who's obsessed with her long silky hair.
So with this third short film under your belt, and by the way, it's a great accomplishment, especially if it's showing at Tribeca. Are you like down the road hoping to maybe catapult this into a feature film, possibly based on your life someday?
Not particularly this story, but I am working on my first feature right now, and it's actually based on my first short film titled Rin. And it's about a mother and daughter connection.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Well, that's terrific. So you gravitate towards these type of dramas, and why do you love this type of genre so much?
I'm drawn to it because I can show like complex characters. I can show their flaws. I can show their emotions and their motivations. Because I feel like we're all human and we all make mistakes. But that shouldn't be the way we judge others, by our mistakes.
Most excellent. Well, Aisha, I think this is a great short film. You crafted a beautiful story between a brother and sister. Sure teaches her a lesson, but I think this is great. The fact that you have it showcased at Tribeca. So once again, Aisha, congratulations and thank you for speaking to us about this film.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Next time, okay?
Next time.